Zaldrizas buzdari, Ixos daor. In this video, I'm gonna be discussing leaks from one of my favorite leaky websites, Los Siete Reinos. In this video, there will be some spoilers, so here's your sign. But more importantly, slap a like on this video, leave a comment, and subscribe and turn those notifications on. If you enjoy my content, that's the best thing to do to help out my channel. Basically, it tells YouTube's algorithm, hey, fuck you. Even though you're not promoting this video, there's still engagement. Long nights. Alright, now this video isn't going to be very long, but let's just jump right into it. So this is obviously coming from Los Siete Reinos. I've left a link down below in the description. You can go and tap that source if you would like. Also, make sure you check out winteriscoming.net and Watchers on the Wall. They are two other, spoiler sites. Alright, so jumping right into it. The filming of House of the Dragon in Spain continues to advance with intensity. This week, the recordings in the castle of La Calahorra finish, of which we bring you information and images and exclusives after the night attack of the dragon. There seems to be a great meeting of the royal court there. Meanwhile, in Caceres, I don't know. We have already seen the preparation of the sets in Caceres, including actors like Fabian Frankel, and then it shows an image, and I'll drop that up for you. It's the royal castle, or the royal court in the castle of La Calahorra. From Los Siete Reinos, we tell you exclusively that on Wednesday, a great scene was filmed with part of the royal court in the castle of La Calahorra. We already knew that Matt Smith was there. We can now confirm they filmed scenes inside the castle with Rhaenyra Targaryen and Alicent Hightower. Although we could not be sure if they were the young versions, Millie Alcock and Emily Carey, or the adults, Emma Darcy and Olivia Cook. So basically, we don't know which part of the timeline this scene is going to be happening. Mainly because I think Matt Smith is playing himself, both younger and older, and same with Fabian Frankel. I've always said it makes the most sense, ever since we found out about them, casting younger versions, that the actor is telling a more detailed version of this story and not just relying on CG and, time to age up the actresses. Ever since then, Alicent and Rhaenyra have children at a young age. I have a child. I have another one on the way. I've aged, 5 years in the, almost 10 months my son's been alive. So one way to show that is to age the women up, have them entirely different actresses. That's how you can easily say, okay, that's this timeline, that's that timeline, and then you don't have to worry about casting a bunch of actors who are younger. Now, one thing that is interesting is that the actor who plays Rhaenyra is the same one. So there is this chance that Matt Smith has a younger actor, and we just haven't seen him. The only ones that have been confirmed is obviously Millie Carey and Emily Alcock. So it'll be interesting to see, how they do this. I think maybe some of the actors, they can age down, and some of them they can't. Matt Smith has been seen with multiple different length wigs, so in my opinion, that sort of confirms, okay, this is the Stepstones, the really long, ragged hair, because he's not in the Seven Kingdoms. He doesn't have his groomers with him, right? Although, I'm sure he's getting that pussy, but it just seems to me that the way they're telling this story, it's completely possible that Matt Smith will be playing himself older and younger. But continuing on here with this information from Los Siete Reinos, they go, not only was there a large entourage and a number of actors in fortification, they also seen a lot of activity after the night filming, of which we also spoke to you exclusively on Wednesday, and it links to an article they wrote on Wednesday. It seems to be a great court meeting. We cannot be sure, but we suspect the courtyard of the castle of La Calahorra will be some location of the Red Fortress in King's Landing. And there's most likely, they're speculating that because there's so many members of the royal party. This is probably that infamous meeting where perhaps King Viserys dies. We don't exactly know. This could also be the 50-year tourney. This could be more filming for those scenes that we saw in the trailer. I can't even believe I'm saying that right now. It's just becoming an actuality. I saw a couple of comments. People say, please don't yell into your mic. Woo! Sorry, it's exciting. The show, the greatest show on earth has returned, and we're getting more history about it. But we also got a couple images of Alicent's carriage. We saw her and Emily, or we saw her and young Rhaenyra filming a scene with Rhaenyra's dragon, I believe Syrax, and those were some of the first images that leaked out several months ago. And they also mentioned that they saw Fabian Frankel, Kristen Cole. He's basically practicing sword play at Plaza del San Jorge. And basically, there's stickers around the city labeling places in the capital such as Fleabed. And as of Monday, we will be able to confirm exactly what scenes we will see in the city. So that's a good point to wrap this video up. I want to thank you all so much for watching. More leaks are coming. According to Los Enterrenos, they're going to be filming some spectacular shit on Monday, and I will of course be covering that. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a massive favor and slap a like on it. Like goal is going to be just as many likes as you can, but 420 is always the goal. My name is Mark, and this has been Sir Hunts. Super special shout out to my Patreon family over on patreon.com/SirHuntsReviews. This has been Long Nights. Boom.